Okay, what's up, guys? I am gonna go over this real quick. I'm just doing a analysis right now for February. Because I had to go over the rates for this month, and I have to see when the next meeting is. So I usually do once a month at the end of the month, but I'm gonna do it right now in mid-February. Right now we're on the 12th, so I'm going to go over real quick what we got going on and just explain what happened. So the last meeting that they had, they ended up just pausing again. There was no jump again. There was no cut. It was just a straight pause, and then we can just look at the rates right now, actually. You can just see what they are real quick. So I'm gonna go here, USA. So you can see that right there. It says United States Federal Reserve right there. Currently it's still at 5.5, 0 basis points moved since January 30th, 36 days ago. The next meeting that they're going to have is on, let's just get the 36 days, and March 20th is the next meeting. Now that's a pretty high impact time, because during that time is a lot of events go on during the 30th, the 20th of March, that third week of March. That's a while right now. Usually they do it every 30 days. Well, if they're spaced out correctly, it comes out to like every 40 days, every 30 days, around there throughout the year. They only meet like 8 times a year, but basically they're not going to cut the they will not cut, most likely, next meeting anyway. So let's just look at the data of a 1 year. Or we'll go over since March of 2021 when they started on this cycle real quick. So as you can see here, the second 1 year ago almost, they were at 0.5 basis points for their interest rates, and then that's kind of when they just started just massively spiking everything about a year ago. That's when this whole issue started with these. This is when the Fed started creating massive problems for everybody. So it's March 16th, and then they had another meeting on May 4th when they raised it again, 0.5 base points, and then you can see there June, from 1 to June 15th, they raised it 75, and that was the raise right there, another 75 basis points, and then when September got along, it was pretty much just like it was too high at that point, 3.25, and then November came, it was at 4.75. So basically, you can just see right here. This is literally when they just started back in 2022. They just started like raising. That's what causing this trend. So what we're going to look for is we're going to look for a massive downward trend. As soon as that cut comes, you're going to start to see this thing come down. And you should be able to see it. It will kind of look like this. And it will kind of look like this right here. See where it says it came down like that? Over here it's just really high. This only has data for about 10 years. But I'm going to go on what they're doing for the rest of this month. And then I'll keep you guys posted on what I'm doing next, or what they're going to do next. So let's just see right here. We got a 3-month bill auction. There's a Fed bond speech that looks like occurred. The bill auctions coming up. 6-month bill auction. The budget statement. This is basically where they I'll just show you exactly what it is. they have a certain budget that they're supposed to be required to meet and actually use, but they always go over the budget no matter what, because right now they have a massive problem with spending, so they're always over their budget. So as you see, negative 22 billion, a worse. They're doing pretty bad right now. So, and then we'll just see what's going on for this week and next week. So we got inflation rate year-over-year, Japan, January inflation numbers. Well, once these numbers come out, you're going to see them. The news start to pick up on that. Retail price balance of trade, growth rate year-over-year, industrial growth rate. They're going over more mortgage rates again. They constantly look over these numbers right here. This is probably what they're going to do for this week. And then Thursday, they're going over unemployment rate. And these, looks like in the UK, Japan's going over production rates. Construction orders, 3-month goods trade balance. What you got to look for is you got to really see what's going on with the trade balance between China. I think there's a holiday that's coming up over there for the Chinese. I think they got Chinese New Year, or I'm pretty sure that's still occurring. And there's more information on Thursday. I'm going to skip on over to next week because I see what's going on. Golden Week, see, that's another Chinese holiday, so next week. Okay, next week we got, next week is President's Day, and that's on that Monday right there, so it looks like they're still going at it. They're going to keep looking over these numbers right here because they got to pretty much watch carefully. And they got mortgage refinance rates. These are numbers from last week, 17 months, 20-year bond auction. We got Thursday, they're going over Chicago Fed and activity. They're going over jobless claims, 4-week average for jobless claims. Looks like Thursday's high red news. Thursday's a pretty big day, actually. See that? Yeah, Thursday the 22nd, they really have to go over all this stuff. And then it's Friday and Saturday. And then it looks like the rest of the month, they're just really going over. They're on vacation, actually. They're supposed to be going, the politicians are supposed to be going on vacation after, like, the 19th for, like, a couple weeks. And then they'll come back, like, the first week of March. So they're going to go over these things again. These are just the numbers that they're going to, GDP coming out at the end of, GDP numbers coming in for quarter 4, basically last year. And gasoline production change. Crude oil imports change, real consumer spending Q4, that's going to be pretty big. They're really trying to see how the consumer is spending right now. And yeah, that's going on got some more news on that date. It's on the 29th, and then that Friday is the 1st. So my consensus is they're not going to cut until probably just till June. Just watch the Fed Watch tool. It's the CME Watch tool. And then you're going to see exactly when they're predicted to cut. But yeah, so alright guys, thank you very much. I appreciate all the time you guys give me, and yeah.